Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of June 4th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So listen the whole video so you don't miss a thing. How well you start this stage of June where so many pleasant things are going to happen to you. However, due to the retrograde transit of your ruler Jupiter, you tend to become very impatient. It is important that you fill yourself with patience and do not pay attention to the doubts and comments that are coming to you regarding who is now occupying the center of your heart. The energy of the moon in your sign stimulates your intuition, although it places you in front of a challenge, a sentimental challenge. If you use it well, it will help you feel more energetic and direct. New economic horizons are beginning to be glimpsed in your life that will extend to your privacy and your work life, lighting up everything with joy. Today your world can be somewhat confusing. Trying to understand what is happening may not be the easiest task. It is best not to seek the solution through rational thinking and the analytical process. It would be best to leave the subject to rest for now and return to it later when the facts are clearer. Get away from control and the desire to understand everything. Instead, kick back and let the day take you wherever. You will be able to correct a mistake you made. You are moving in the right direction. Resuming a sporting activity would be welcome, to boost your energy and keep up the pace over the long term. It's a good idea to express your emotions and explain your feelings, but do it tactfully, without aggression and blame. Always allow others to answer you, to explain themselves, too. Your understanding of others grows, and love may reach a more spiritual and compassionate level. Your sensitivity is now heightened. You reach out to others and you might fall in love, whether you are single or not. The moon continues its journey through sunny Leo today, dear Archer, helping you tap into your optimism and spiritual self. These vibes are ideal for connecting with the universe, making it a great time to engage with a bit of meditation or your favorite divination practice. Good vibes will continue to flow when Luna connects with the Sun and the healing asteroid, Chiron, pushing you to embrace your creative side, using art as a form of therapy and healing. As evening begins to emerge, look for an excuse to try something new, as your soul will crave companionship and adventure. This can be a good day for interesting feedback and food for thought, dear Sagittarius. Still, Saturn begins its yearly retrograde period today and will remain retrograde until October 23rd. In the short term, this shift can lend some heavier or more responsible themes to the day. However, the cycle ahead of you is an opportunity period for reviewing and reassessing your projects and commitments. Saturn is transiting your sector of communications and transportation, and these areas of life are most affected by the retrograde. However, finances are always ruled by Saturn in your solar chart, and they can play a role as well. This can be a checkpoint moment for certain learning, personal interests, communications, financial, and socializing activities. There can certainly be delays related to these matters, or you might return to an unfinished project rather than take on a new one, which is likely to be the more successful strategy. Simplifying and structuring your life makes sense now. Find ways to reconnect with the purpose or meaning behind the things you're doing, as this will help you get back on track sooner. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Own it, Sagittarius. As a Jupiter-ruled sign, you can be grandiose with your convictions, ideas, and opinions. You may struggle to admit when you are wrong, listen to others, or assume more responsibility for your part in the conversation. Since Saturn stations retrograde in Aquarius today, you will have to consider your active listening and communication skills. These next few months are going to be tough but rewarding if you work with Saturn retrograde to revamp your communication skills. Challenge yourself to be a better listener in the workspace and accept your influence in professional dialogues. If you have a dream that you consider revealing, a strong hunch, or an economic feeling, do not rule it out because the eclipse makes you very perceptive. Now fortune comes to you in an inexplicable way, and in money matters you are in a highly positive cycle. Today promises a lot of objectivity and clarity in your thoughts. You should take this opportunity to deal with some situations that you don't understand, and gain perspective on things. Now is the time to be honest with others in your comments. As long as you are fair, no one can tell you that you are taking advantage of your position, even if you are in a situation where you have to reprimand someone. Too often you've let money burn your fingers. To go up the slope, you have made many sacrifices. Your financial difficulties are a thing of the past. Thanks to your efforts, your account is finally in the green. If a large purchase occurs, opt for deferred payment, which will give you time to understand your withdrawals. Now you have the means to put some money aside each month and, why not, to make it grow with a few good investments. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for June 4th are 35, 51, 26, 18, 9, 25. Daily love. A wave of freshness surrounds you that accentuates your ability to conquer, so you should not miss any opportunity that arises to show that person how you really feel for him or her. It is the night of the lunar eclipse in your sign, a cosmic gift for you. The day could hold some big surprises for you. The stars adopt an extremely favorable position for the sustainability of your sentimental relationships. If you are in a relationship, your partner is likely to want to mark their commitment to you and will be able to make a statement to you that you did not expect. Singles are in the throes of having a meeting that will not leave them indifferent and which could create in them the desire to indulge in some confidences. Would your life be so different if you didn't share it with the person you are with right now? Here's a question that seems simple but probably goes to the heart of what is essential at this point in your life. You have a certain tendency to reproach your partner for things that, in the same way, you could reproach yourself. Are you aware of this fact? At work. With your knowledge and experience, you will give a favorable turn to any problem that arises. Use Saturday to plan your next week. The ideas that are coming to you motivate you to action and start your work initiative on this special day when the eclipse is occurring in your sign. You mobilize your potential of confidence, which gives you this power to knock down mountains. From there, you can start some business to build a personal fortune. If you are suspicious of certain people, that doesn't stop you. You do not follow up on certain projects because of your lack of involvement. Considering a collaboration with a loved one might give you some breathing space. Why aren't you thinking of telecommuting? It could be a good dilemma. A friend of yours will suddenly shock you by saying some nasty things you never expected to hear from her mouth. If she says them for you, you'll be very upset because it's not fair. Sometimes these things are hard to forget but make the effort. Your friend may be having a hard time and she hasn't told you. She tries to put you in her place. She forgives and forgets. Health. Combine your free time with a healthy activity. You are in a positive cycle if you suffer from disorders such as arthritis or rheumatism. In general, there is a good vibe in your health area with the impact of today's eclipse on your Sagittarius sign. The lunar influence indicates that your diet has an impact on your existence. Some natives are planning a major meal today. You will visit a renowned establishment dedicated to haute cuisine and enjoy your visit. Other natives will decide on a new, stricter diet aimed at weight loss. Know how to open your eyes to your eating habits and decide accordingly. Finally, another group of natives will consume a portion of food that lacks freshness, which will upset them for several hours. If your physical energy level is high, is your aspiration level even higher? That is why it is logical that you want to focus on initiatives that help you improve your socioeconomic situation. Today you will spend a lot of time collecting information that you must send. Do what you have to do to achieve your mission. You will definitely have to make several trips around the area. Take everything easy so you don't get too fatigued. Family and friends. Under the protective influence of the moon, you barely leave the nest. Judging by the sarcasm from your friends and spouse, it looks like you're having a hard time cutting the cord. You like to be pampered and dislike being forced away from your nurturing fold. This attitude, while excusable, prevents you from living your life to the fullest. Becoming independent does not happen in a day, but you can first try to allow yourself a few hours of solitude to gain autonomy. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction, we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.